Welcome to Stevie's World UK. Today we're in Bristol in Gloucestershire. So today, the wild place is part of my world. If you're not afraid of heights, then this could be for you. Unfortunately, I don't have the correct footwear, so I'm going to have to decline the invitation today. And besides, heights is not my thing. Maybe one day. The Wild Place Project is a wildlife conservation park in South Gloucestershire. It is run by the Bristol Zoological Society and is the sister site of Bristol Zoo. The park has been designed to link specific ecosystems and conservation programs across the world and was originally intended to be split into biomes representing species found only in specific habitats. Current areas include Secret Congo, British Ancient Woodland, Edge of Africa and Madagascar. The species list currently includes okapi, red river hog, cheetah, zebra, grey wolf and brown bear. So this is my first time to the wild place, so I have a map. So come with me as we check out the rest of the park. So the first enclosure we come across is Gelada Rocks. Geladas are very unusual monkeys because rather than living in trees, they shuffle around all day on their bottoms in huge herds eating grass. Sounds like a few friends I know on a Saturday night. Once many kinds of gelada roamed Ethiopia, including giant geladas standing 1.5 metre tall. Now there is only one species left. The chest skin of females becomes bright red when they are ready to breed or are pregnant. It is also redder in the most active and dominant males. Geladas grunt, moan and babble to each other. They have at least 30 different calls, some of which even sound like human speech. I can't help but think that if you were to put Tina Turner's wigs into a zoo exhibition, then this is what the result would be. Sorry, Tina. You're still the best. Simply the best. Looks like we're heading now to the Bear Wood. Looks like the bears won't need to do you know what in the woods, not with this contraption. So we're up on this walkway, hoping to get a glimpse of the Eurasian lynx and another close-up look of the bears. So interestingly enough, you can get a fantastic view of the Severn Bridge just on this boardwalk through these trees, which would take you to Wales.
In some respects, in the COVID, it's hit really hard. I think people are now very...
The Eurasian brown bear lives in forests, grasslands and tundra of Europe and Asia. Lives around 25 years, eats deer, small mammals, fish, insects, fruit, grasses, roots and fungi. There are lots of brown bears in Asia but fewer in Europe. Bears in southern Europe such as the Pyrenees, Italy and Turkey are more threatened than those in northern Europe.
It's for little kids, isn't it? Or big ones. You know, something's up, the doors have been shut. He's like, I'm not having that. Oh, it's the Lynx again.
Looks like we're now entering the Parc National de la Benue. Ooh, French. We'll have some of that. So we're in this area now in search of a giraffe. And who'd have thought giraffes could be that hard to find? For the moment, these zebras are going to have to do. And next door, the antelope. Hopefully we'll catch a glimpse of those later on. And this little fella, if I was to hazard a guess, I'd say this was a form of hog. As soon as I know more, I'll let you know. Now, I knew they couldn't be that hard to find just outside the house, not too far away from their safety point are the giraffes themselves, with a little visit from the hog. Patience paid off, and the giraffe has come. So this is actually a red river hog. Not only beautiful, it also has a fantastic toolkit for a tough life in the forest. Hogs use their sensitive snouts to feel, sniff out and plough up edible roots and berries. The warts under their eyes may reduce injuries from another male's tusk during head-to-head combat. Rubbing their faces on tree bark makes greasy marks which, together with tusk scratches, acts as calling cards for other hogs to decode.
Are you in? Yep.
There's some kind of deer at the back. At the very back.
Do you remember that song in The Lion King? Are you eating? Yep. Boys and big two. Yep. Big two.
On that dirt mound right at the back. I want a warthog and I want an okapi. You can really see the difference in the colour. That used to be okapi. The thing at the back.
These plain zebras are natural leaders. In the large animal migrations of East Africa, plain zebras often take the lead. They munch the tougher grasses and then other graziers eat the fresh new shoots that follow. Zebra stripes are unique to each animal, like our fingerprints. Amazingly, their main role is to discourage bites from tsetse flies, as they don't like landing on stripes. Like horses, zebras often sleep standing up, and usually only in the safety of the herd. So now we found the giraffes. Wider long neck. With that long neck, giraffes can reach high leaves, keep a lookout for predators and fight in necking battles. They have only 7 neck vertebrae, just like we have, but each bone grows to 25 centimetres long. Every minute, the giraffe's heart has to pump 60 litres of blood around its body and weigh up to its head 2 metres above. It does this with a blood pressure twice that of a human's. To prevent sudden blood pressure changes in the brain when lowering and raising its head, elasticated blood vessels and one-way valves control the flow.
There's 2 one over there as well. I've seen one of those before. I don't know what it is.
Oh, look. George, look.
Giraffe!
Yeah.
It's a long tail.
Georgie, what's that?
Nice long tail. And a big.
Long legs, aren't they?
Look at that big.
Yeah.
How? Come on, let's go and find out. Come on, let's go and find out. Is it a goat? Do you have goat? I do. Well, you can see it's
Worth checking out this little hut. So if you fancy a little kip, it's a nice little bed, and this is the place to do it. So on with the tour and discovering Madagascar. And first up is a pygmy goat.
We're waiting to see what's in this. Is there something in there? There's one right literally there.
Yeah.
So as we enter Tara Meadow, we come across the walled garden. So this Regency mansion was built for John Britton Byrne in the early 1800s and began its life as a holy house, named partly from the vigorous growth of holly noticeable on the high plateau. In 1815, the surrounding parkland was planted out and an avenue of oak was created and named Waterloo Walk to commemorate the victory at the Battle of Waterloo. The clock itself was made by Dent, who also made the famous Big Ben. A Mauritius pink pigeon is next. over to the East African grey-crowned crane. Cranes do spectacular dances, bowing, leaping and running with wings flapping. These are mainly to attract mates, but can happen anytime. Crowned cranes stamp as they walk across the grassland to flush out prey. They often follow herds of stomping animals to feed on the insects they disturb. This village weaver lives in forest villages and savannas across much of Africa. They eat seeds, fruit, nectar and insects. Male birds weave an elaborate bale-shaped nest out of grass with an entry tunnel at the bottom. They nest in large groups with up to 200 nests in one tree and over 1,000 nests in a colony. Males will try to attract a female before his woven grass nest dries out, as females prefer green nests, otherwise they have to start all over again. They may build up to 20 nests in one season. This little cutie is Kirk's dik-dik. This is one of the smallest antelopes in the world, grown to only about a foot high at the shoulder, 30 to 40 centimetres. Slash and burn farming, usually devastating for wildlife, favours dik-diks. The new growth is perfect for feeding and hiding. In the wild, the only moisture they get in the dry season is from leaves and dew. They produce the driest droppings of any hoofed animal. When it's extremely hot, the air drawn through their long noses cools the blood. Dik-diks pair for life. They mark their commitment with a defecation ceremony, taking turns to deposit droppings and urine. They also dab smelly black goo from glands below their eyes onto grass stalks. Nice. All you need now is Snow White herself, and the scene will be set. So in the walled garden, not only do we get a chance of seeing another meerkat family, but also a robin has popped by to say hello.
Yeah.
So in this section, the secret Congo, we're heading to get a chance to see the okapi. Despite their looks, okapis are not a cross between a zebra and a giraffe. They are the only member of the family that includes giraffes. Unlike giraffes, which live in herds, okapis are shy and solitary, living deep in the forest. Looks like the okapis has a little friend in the form of a rabbit. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on great future content from Stevie's World UK. Until next time, be safe, be good, be kind, and be careful. It takes 24 hours for the world to turn once, but only 2 seconds to like or subscribe to see great future content from Stevie's World UK.